What's good, YouTube? Empire Comics back with a new haul video. This is number 76, I think. In this week haul, I'm going to show you the books I grabbed out of some dollar bins. I was knee and elbow deep in some dirty old dollar bins. I didn't have that much time to really dig through, so I'm definitely going to go back to that one spot. And then, of course, I got some books I got in the mail and new Comic Day books. But before we get into the books, if you like hunting for low budget keys, weekly comic book hauls, CGC unboxings, and new Comic Book Day SPEC buys, then click subscribe, smash that like button, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. All right, with that out of the way, I'm going to go through the books really quick. The first one I got out of the dollar bins, it was Double Dragon issue 1. Make sure there's no glare. This book right here, I already have like I think 2 copies, but for $1, why not pick it up? A lot of you know I love the 80s, 90s nostalgia books. So if I see this in a dollar bin or any nostalgia book in a dollar bin, I'm definitely picking that up. All right, the next one is another book that I've got multiple copies of. I try to pick it up anytime I see it, especially in the dollar bins. US Avengers issue 1. This is the first team appearance of the US Avengers, which has Squirrel Girl, Red Hulk, Cannonball, Sunspot, Iron Patriot, Daniel Cage, and Enigma. This also is the first appearance of the second Red Hulk, Robert Maverick. All right, the next one I got is Darth Vader issue 8. This is the first appearance of the Eye of Weebish, however you pronounce that. If you find any Star Wars first appearance in the dollar bins, I definitely will pick that up. All right, this goes to my 80s, 90s nostalgia. This is a kid at heart for me. It's the book I was looking for, but not necessarily this one. This is Transformers Back to the Future issue 1. This is cover B. 2 properties that were huge in my childhood because I'm an 80s kid. I've been looking for issue 1, but the cover A, but I seen a cover B in the dollar bin. I couldn't pass that up. Then with all the Nova news coming around, I got Nova issue 1. I think this is the 7th volume, but the 3rd for the newer Nova, Sam Alexander. Nothing special about it, but hey, you never know what could happen. Maybe it pop off for a few more dollars. Why not grab it? And this next one is Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows issue 5. This is the end of the 5-issue miniseries. I'm picking up the Renew Your Vows because, as some of you know, I'm trying to finish my ASM run from issue 100 to now, and I just recently found out that Renew Your Vows is part of the ASM run. All right, this was another one to my 80s, 90s nostalgia. This is from Disney, The Three Musketeers issue 1. This was that movie that came out in the early 90s. So I saw this in the dollar bins, had to pick that up. All right, those were all the books I picked up in the dollar bin. Now these are some of the back issues that I just picked up. This is Spectacular Spider-Man issue 87. In this issue, Peter Parker reveals his identity to Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat. I guess you could say it's kind of iconic, so I just wanted to pick that up. All right, then we have Daredevil issue 196. This has the first meeting of Wolverine and Daredevil. It also has the first appearance of a villain called Darkwind, who's teamed up with Kingpin and Bullseye in the past. All right, this next one here, this is one of the books I always wanted when I first started collecting. You know, in the early 90s, in the comics, you'll have those Mahai catalogs or comic book catalogs where you can order back issues. I used to see this book on there and I always wanted it. I first got into comics, the only place I got comics was in the spinning rack at the bodega or the actual newsstands. So I didn't know where I could get him. But this one is one I always wanted. This is Uncanny X-Men 201. This has the first appearance of Baby Cable. This is also written by Chris Claremont, so you got some Claremont goodness on here. You got a little brief cameo by Ronald Reagan on here. I'm happy to have it in my collection. All right, this next one's a little bit of spec here because Viz is making some news. So I picked up Champions issue 13. This is part of the whole Worlds Collide story arc with the High Evolutionary. This is the 1 in 10 Mike McClone variant. Also have Champions issue 13, I forget what you call these variants. I didn't know it was one of these variants. I usually don't pick those up, but it's paying homage to Avengers 17, I believe it is. Continue the story of Worlds Collide with the High Evolutionary. Then I got this one here, Champions issue 14. This is another part of Worlds Collide. Got it for that great cover of Viz and Vision. Right, and here's another one that I've been picking up anytime I see it, Uncanny Avengers issue 3. This has the first appearance of Luminous, and I'll tell you guys again, I believe that's the woman we saw in the trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy. In case you guys don't believe me that I'm picking up multiple copies, I have a few right here to show you guys. This is another one. This is the variant, the other variant, and another variant of it. And I believe I have 1 or 2 over in CGC. My next one here is Star Wars Dr. Aphra issue 15. This is the Sprouse Lucasfilm 50th anniversary variant. I've been collecting all these. Some of you guys know, now that I got this one, I'm down to 2. The only 2 I need is the Ahsoka Tano one and the one with Thawne, and then I got the whole set. Alright, this next book I picked up because I heard a lot of people talking about the most recent issue that came out this week or last week. This is Lovesick issue 1 from Image Comics. Don't know much about it, but I'm gonna jump into it. Looks interesting. This next one was a cover buy for me. This is Punchline, the Gotham game issue 4. Check out that cover with Punchline. Then I got the Jenny Frison variant for Harley Quinn issue 26. So that was a dope cover. And the Joshua Shui variant for Catwoman issue 51. 3 great covers. I have the facsimile of Incredible Hulk 347. This has the first appearance of the personality called Joe Fixit Hulk. I got Last Ronin, The Lost Years issue 1. I picked up Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TMNT 2. This is issue 1. This is cover A. And I picked up cover B, which is it's paying homage to, I forget what cover it was, but pretty dope cover. Then I got Action Comics issue 251. Might start reading it from here on out. Looks like it's a pretty good jumping on point. Then I have the cover everyone's talking about, kind of. This is Sin the Sinisters issue 1, the Art Germ variant, but this has the trade dress. Then I have cover A. I've heard a lot of good things about Sin the Sinister. I wasn't looking forward to it, but I'm gonna have to jump on that ASAP. Then I picked up Star Wars High Republic, the Blade issue 2. There's some first appearance in here. I'll put it somewhere down here. You know how Star Wars has a lot of first appearances. Then I have Amazing Spider-Man issue 18, part of the Dark Web story arc. I read this one. Dark Web has been trash, to be honest. I'm waiting for it to be over. Last book I picked up is All Out Avengers issue 5. Another pretty good book from All Out Avengers. I'm not sure if it's going to tie into everything that's going on right now. I don't really know, but it's still pretty good. If you haven't read it yet, I definitely recommend it. Alright guys, there you have it. That's all the books I picked up for this haul. Thanks for sticking to the end of the video. Let me know what you thought about the books in the comments below. And until next time, keep specking. Later.